Well, as they prep the camp after it closes in the fall and before it opens in the spring, there's clearly a lot of like brush and things that get cleaned up, and they piled it up here in the field, and it's been raining for a week. It's like seriously the first day it has not rained in a week, so they lit it on fire. So here's what that looks like. It's obviously being monitored for safety, but it's quite a pile. So anyway, that's happening today. I'll talk to you. Happy Monday, everybody. The sun is finally out, it is warming up, and I can show you our finished project around the tree. I think it looks marvelous. The last thing we will do is to level the bird feeder, but that won't take much work at all. And I think it looks, like I said, I think it looks marvelous. All right, let me show you what we're doing here for the picnic. We have pork spare ribs on the smoker. Do those look good or what? I'm very excited. Well, I turned over the dirt around the tree that I put my impatiens in for a pretty little flower bed, and I decided since the sun is shining, I'm just going to make it a growing day. So I am getting started with my miniature sunflower. So I have 2.5 cups of water in an old container, and now I have to put this pellet in there to absorb it, and once it's absorbed I will put the seeds in. So I'll let you know how this little project works out. Okay, it hasn't been very long, maybe 15 or 20 minutes, and the water is pretty much absorbed into my little soil puck. I don't know what else to call it. So take a look. I'm going to use a fork and break it up a little bit and stir it around so that it absorbs the last of the water. That was 2.5 cups of water that the instructions said to use. So once that has fully absorbed, I'm going to put it into my pot, add the seeds, and hope for a sunflower. I'll keep you posted as we continue the project and move on to strawberries. Okay, I have my seeds. Now I'm going to sprinkle them on the top of my soil in the pot, give it another 3/8 of an inch of soil, and hope for the best. Okay, on to the strawberries. So once again, I have a little over 2.5 cups of water, and I have to expand the media. So while that is happening, I'm also supposed to soak my strawberry plants. So I don't really see any plants in there. Oh, maybe.
You want a bigger bowl?
I'm making a big mess. I need a bigger vessel, but Kirk is retrieving me a bigger bowl for my strawberry plants. Oh my gosh, look at this peat already. That's crazy. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. That measured the water too?
Yeah. Oh, this one, no. It just said to soak it. So I didn't measure it. I just filled the bowl up. This was measured. And look how huge they are already. Okay, so the strawberries are proving a little difficult with the equipment I chose to use, but it's okay. I'm just playing it by ear. I love strawberries though, so I'm hoping these grow. Okay, well, we have to get things ready to go to a picnic that we're going to. I'm going to leave the strawberries to kind of soak and do their thing. So now we have everything in bigger bowls. Kirk hooked me up with some bowls, so here's what it looks like. That's the media. And those are the strawberry plants soaking. So I will return to this in a few hours. Well, we're back from the picnic. The ribs were a huge hit. All the food was absolutely delicious. Now that we're back, I'm going to continue on with my strawberry project. So I have my media here, I have my plants that we're soaking, and I'm going to start filling the pot. Okay people, today is the day. I am going to put my impatient plants around my tree. So here's my setup. And I need to get started. Okay, I have my plants in, and now I'm going to water them in. And they will expand beautifully and fill up this whole area. I love impatiens. They're absolutely my favorite. Whew, I am hot. It's a beautiful day. I'm really pleased to get my impatiens in my little flower bed around the tree, and I am going to relax by starting a new book. Yesterday I finished The Roaring Days of Zora Lily. It was a entertaining read. I can't say I didn't enjoy it. Nothing there that makes me want to do a dive into any topics, but yeah, it was entertaining. And if you're looking for a quick read, maybe at the beach, The Roaring Days of Zora Lily. So the book I'm starting today is like a thriller / mystery. It's called The Wife Before Me. And the back cover says, "How well do you know the man you love?" One evening as the sun is setting, Amelia Madison's car slides into the sea off Mason's Pier. Her body is never found. 2 years later, Elena Langdon meets Nicholas Madison. She is grieving the loss of her mother. He is grieving for his wife. Together, they can help each other. Now Elena is living with Nicholas, but Elena doesn't really know him. She doesn't know what he is capable of. More importantly, she doesn't know what really happened to Amelia. That is, until the day she discovers the torn page of a letter and the words she reads chill her to the bone. Elena must find the person who wrote these letters if she is to save herself. A totally breathtaking page-turner about the darker side of love, The Wife Before Me dares to show what really goes on behind closed doors. Alright, so the birds are chirping. I have a cold Sprite. I have some Martin's handmade pretzels, and I am going to enjoy the day. I will catch up with you later. For supper tonight, we're having grilled cheese and tomato soup, and I am totally ready for it. I think it's just going to be a chill night in. I'll see you tomorrow. Hey everybody, just wanted to tell you that I finished up The Wife Before Me. It was quite good. Although I have to tell you, if you have any history of domestic violence in your life that could be triggering, this may not be the book for you. Basically, the whole thing details incidents of domestic violence against 2 women. So, but there was, I kind of suspected at the beginning what the twist at the end was, and I was partly right, but the twist is bigger than I thought it was going to be. So, The Wife Before Me, great book. I'm going to start next on The Safe Place by Anna Downs. And this is what the back cover says. "Welcome to paradise. Will you ever be able to leave? Emily is a mess. Emily Proudman just lost her acting agent, her job, and her apartment in one miserable day. Emily is desperate. Scott Denny, a successful and charismatic CEO, has a problem that neither his business acumen nor his vast wealth can fix, until he meets Emily. Emily is perfect. Scott offers Emily a summer job as a housekeeper on his remote, beautiful French estate. Enchanted by his lovely wife, Nina, and his eccentric young daughter, Aurelia, Emily falls headlong into this oasis of wine-soaked days by the pool. But soon Emily realizes that Scott and Nina are hiding dangerous secrets, and if she doesn't play along, the consequences could be deadly. So, looking forward to checking this out. I'm doing a lot of reading this week. It's been a tough week. Tammy passed away at the vet's office. It was not something that I want to think about. It was very difficult. Today is also the anniversary of my father's death 8 years ago, so I don't know. I know it's not healthy to kind of try and hide from your problems or escape from them, but reading is as safe an escape as I can make. So that's what I'm doing. I am alone right now. Kirk is in town. He's doing laundry, visiting his Uncle Paul in the hospital. And yeah, so I'm going to do a little bit of cleaning and then I'll probably read. So that is my update for now. It's supposed to start raining again. We had 2.5 days without rain, and now the rain is back. So we covered up our wood pile so it stays semi-dry. I'd like to have a fire soon, a real fire in the fire pit, but it's very weather dependent, obviously. So that's what I'm up to today. I will talk to you later. Kirk's mother started a ton of tomato plants from seeds this winter, and she got so many plants she couldn't fit them all in her garden. So I took 2 plants and we put them into these buckets. So now, in addition to a bunch of flowers, I have 2 tomatoes, and I love fresh tomato in the summer. It's so yummy. So let's hope for the best. One of my favorite meals to do is baked potatoes, some ham steak, some frozen peas, and a little bit of cottage cheese. You can have the whole thing done in like 10 minutes. It's a nice home-cooked meal, and it's one of our go-tos. Hi everybody, Deb here. It's Saturday, so that means we went grocery shopping. So let me give you a haul from the supermarket. Today we are going to do Dr. Pepper chicken in the smoker. So we're having Kirk's mom over and 2 of his siblings, and hopefully his nephew and his new wife Rocio. So I made sure I got dessert, and I have this chocolate cheesecake sampler, which I'm very excited about. Kirk's mom is a vegetarian, so we got her this salmon and asparagus meal that we're gonna put on the smoker for her. Cottage cheese, because we love it, and the Hannaford brand is so good. 2 containers of what they call summer slaw, which is basically a dressed up coleslaw. A steak for another day. Shredded cheddar and sliced cheddar for sandwiches. A ham steak to replace the one that we ate last night. Sour cream for baked potatoes. A baked potato for Kirk's mom for today. This great big roasting chicken. Brioche buns for sandwiches. The newspapers, because Kirk picks up the newspaper for his mom almost every day. Oranges. Lemonade. And we also got a 12-pack of Dr. Pepper and a 12-pack of Sprite, all to the tune of $112. Okay, I'm going to put this stuff away, and when I come back, I'm going to give you an Ollie's haul. Okay, now for the Ollie's haul. Well, as I said, we are having people over for Dr. Pepper chicken, and it is raining, so we bought a 10 by 10 like fishing canopy at Ollie's. I'll show you what it looks like. We've already put it up so we could prep the chicken. We've got the smoker sort of under there to work. We're gonna move the picnic table again, but we did slide part of it underneath. It's already wet. So we could do some prep work on the chicken. But yeah, it was $99 and it's going to be perfect for today and hopefully all summer long. So what else did we get at Ollie's? We got this cute bird feeder. Isn't that adorable? Kirk got some buttery syrup coffee. I got a wider kneeling pad for when I'm working in my garden. I got a spritzer bottle because my dwarf sunflower and my strawberry plants say not to let them be overwatered. The best way to deal with them is to spritz them. So for $1.49, I got a spritzer bottle. Kirk got some protein bars, chocolate chip. And last but not least, I got 4 books. I got Ruth Ware, 1 by 1. I got The Golden Couple. That's by Greer Hendricks and Sarah Pekkanen. The Girls in the Picture by Melanie Benjamin. And I got Shiver by Lisa Jackson. So I was down to just 1 book because I finished a book last night, and I'll tell you about that in a few minutes. So I was down to 1 book. So yeah, Ollie's is a great place to pick up books. So that is our Ollie's haul. So I'm gonna put this stuff away and I will check in with you again later. Okay, I wanted to tell you really quickly about The Safe Place by Anna Downs. Oh my gosh. This was a page turner, let me tell you. I did not expect what was going to happen, so that's always good when it comes as a total shock. I love that. It was a quick read. I got through it really quickly. Again, this would be a great beach read, or just, I totally lost myself in it. I just sat down and read for an entire day, and I enjoyed it very much, as I said. So I recommend The Safe Place by Anna Downs. Okay, I'm glad we bought the canopy because it is raining hard. I don't know if this is a good idea. It's cold out. It's raining. Maybe we should just pack it up and take it down the road to his mom's house. I don't know. Anyway, this is what we're doing today. Okay, change of plans. We have the chicken out of the smoker and we're heading down the street, down the road to Kirk's mom's house, and we are going to have dinner there where it's not raining and cold. Well, it's still raining and cold, but we'll have more room inside, so that's the plan. Okay, we're back. The food was delicious. The chicken was so moist, oh my goodness, and it was a lovely visit. So I'm going to end this vlog here, and I will catch up with you next week. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like the video, leave a comment. Anything that can help my small channel grow, I would really, really appreciate it. Alright, see you soon. Bye.